Hi everyone, my name is Crystal. I am back with a new video. Hi guys, I hope you guys are doing well. Today, I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve that bright, clear expression for eyeshadow. I currently don't have anything on my face right now and I'm missing eyeshadow. So I'm well known to do quite heavy and intense eyeshadow, but recently I have been digging that light, clean expression of eyeshadow. Your eyes look very big and bright and it's a great daily makeup as well. So if you can wear this to the office, to school, even to church, it looks good. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. I'm going to be showing you guys some palette recommendations as well. Most of them here are actually all Korean eyeshadow palettes. I feel that Korean eyeshadow palettes, they really nail down that whole watercolor effect very well, and also their formulas are pretty solid. For example, you can check out this palette, Mahogany Garden by rom&nd. I really like this palette. I always recommend this palette for beginners, especially because you can see that they have this nice tonal range of mattes over here. If you cover up the top row, even though you have like one additional matte, right? This base matte shadows over here, they will build your look and actually looks really good. Another one I recommend is actually from Peach Seed. This is actually the soft brown palette over here, and it's leaning a little bit more cool tone, a little bit more neutral compared to the rom&nd Mahogany Garden. You can see the Mahogany Garden is quite relatively warm, but for this palette, I think it's a good palette to check out as well if you are leaning slightly more neutral or cool tone. These 6 shades, maybe you cover this because this is a little bit on a medium tone, but like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shades like these, you're more or less good to go. You're set for clear, sad eyes, bright expressions. If you're like, oh, Crystal, browns are a little bit boring, I want just a little bit of peach, then I think you should check out the Eye Mimi Multi Cube over here. This is how it looks like, and you can see the peach shade is this one over here, and they actually do come with a blush over here, but I personally don't really use this blush, but the eyeshadows, for some reason, I've always been very afraid of peach or just very peachy pink colors in general, but this in particular works really well on my skin. I maybe might use this later on just to show you guys. I would not recommend though, I would not recommend the rom&nd Rosebud Garden for this one over here. Not saying that the formula is bad, but the only reason is because if you are not very like sure of how to, you know, work with the colors, especially because it's pink, you might get looking like pink eye look. I'm not sure that's the look that you're literally going for, but I think this pink palette over here you might want to be a little bit careful of, especially if you're a beginner to makeup. And some more, you know, pink on my very like yellow Asian skin tone, it kind of clashes a little bit. So in general, I nowadays would steer more towards browns like this. This actually works super well for my complexion. Even if you want a little bit of peach or whatever, the multi-cube, this is quite warm, so I think this is great for my personal skin tone. I've primed my eyes and we're gonna go into the first step over here, number 1, and this is actually a matte beige that with a little of a peachy undertone. So what we're actually gonna do is apply this all over my lid. So get a brush, something like this. It's a little bit flat, but there's a little bit of thickness to it. What you're gonna do is you're gonna saturate your brush like this. Make sure to tap off the excess, okay? And then you're gonna make sure you apply this evenly all over the eye. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna spread it over the eye. For eyeshadow, when you use light colors that, you know, that are like beige, white, all these type of brighter colors, you actually bring forward that particular area where you lay the shadow. And if you were to use like dark browns, dark purples, dark blue, whatever color that you're using, just dark shadows in general, right? You're actually deepening that particular area because you're like casting a shadow on it. So that's why it creates that, you know, whole like 3D like perception kind of thing. So right now you can definitely see when I look forward into the camera, you can see that my eye for this eye over here is looking way much more awake. This eye looks looking a little bit you know, right, a little bit dull as well. Okay, now we're gonna take number 2 over here, the peach shade, which is the point shade. This is how it's looking like. You can see it's a really it's like a point color, like a significant tangerine kind of color. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna add a little bit of this on my 3rd finger over here. I'm gonna pop it into the center of the eye right over here. And because, you know, my skin tone has this like yellowness in it, right? So it actually works with my skin tone quite well. And you can see as I blend it out, it fades into this little like sparkle with a little bit of tint of tangerine color. If you ever feel that, okay, this is looking a little bit too much, Crystal, what am I gonna do? All you need to do, right, is you're gonna get a blending brush, something like this, just slightly fluffier. What you're gonna do is you're gonna buff out the crease and then you're gonna like work it. Now is we're gonna take any brown liner that you have on hand. It can be like the gel type of liner, this type, or if you don't have a gel liner, you have a liquid liner like this, like a pen one like this, it's totally fine as well. We are going to go in with a gel pencil like this. This is Mersey in Amber Brown, looks like this. Swatch at the back of my hand for you guys. So it's actually not a very dark brown, it's a slightly, maybe like 2-3 shades lighter brown kind of thing. It's not very intense. What I'm gonna do, right, is I'm actually gonna draw my liner as close as possible to the lash line. It's okay if it looks a little bit messy, trust the process, don't worry. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna take a pencil brush like this, and what we're gonna do is actually gonna smoke out the gel pencil before it sets too much. You're gonna smoke it out so you get a little bit of that diffuse like baby cat wing kind of thing. I feel like I lost a little bit of definition over here. Then we're gonna go back into number 3 and we're just gonna tap it in like this. This is like a medium matte brown, and we're gonna actually set the gel liner as close as possible to the lash line again. So we add back that little bit of definition again and we just blend it together with that orangey shade that we had on our eyes right now. At the same time, also flicking it out by a bit. So yeah, this is actually the look. It's very simple. You just need 3 shadows and you're done. And you're like, but Crystal, what about number 4 over here? Honestly, you don't need it. But if you want to, we can. So we're just gonna go in on my pinky over here. This is how it looks like. It's actually a significantly like a gold shade. What we're gonna do is actually gonna pop it on the center over here. So we give that extra like shine a little bit. And since we have such light eyeshadow on our eyes, right? When we apply mascara and you have short, straight Asian lashes like me, when you curl your lashes and you apply mascara, your mascara is even more obvious now. So it really gives that fan shape doe eye look. And when it comes to mascara, you can choose between 2 colors. Usually the most common 2 colors are black for sure and brown. So brown actually helps to make your whole look more natural, not so jarring when it's black because it's, stark black. Definitely will make your lashes look more obvious, more dramatic. So it really depends on your personal taste on how you want to achieve what look. So for me, today I'm actually going to go in with the brown mascara. So I got a mascara on and you can see, even though it's a very subtle difference, you can see this eye is bigger for sure. Even though I'm wearing like contacts in both eyes because your girl is blind and I kind of need to see. But yeah, this is actually slightly enlarging and it's really pretty. If you are like, I think my eyes can be a little bit bigger, then I think you will enjoy a even more obvious wing. You can definitely wing this out a little more and then you can drag it out, because when you elongate this eyeliner, correct, you're actually elongating your eyes and making it slightly bigger. But this is just like a little basic baby step, holding a little baby feet, kind of thing. We're not done yet though. What I'm gonna do now is actually draw a shimmer on my eye bags over here. This is gonna take you downtown to 2010 K-pop, but this is not so stark like silver glitter on your eyes. You want if you can, but no. For this one, we're actually going with like a little beigey pink shimmer stick over here, and it looks like that it's very subtle. And this is from Clio. It's a this is called glittering eye stick. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna smile, and you can see my eye bags is here. So we're gonna draw on the puffy part over here. Now you can see it definitely brightened up my eyes a little bit, and if you feel like, Crystal, I think it's looking a little bit stark, what we're gonna do is actually we're gonna take a contour shade. So I'm gonna take this shade from Innisfree. I really don't remember what this shade is, but I'm gonna take this over here, knock off excess, and I'm gonna smile again and actually contour the eye bags a little bit. is how it's looking like right now. I usually leave my bottom lashes clean because I feel that sometimes my bottom lashes are really too short and it's really like stubby as well. So when I apply like lower lash mascara, right, it kind of like looks a little bit bleh, like a little bit kind of thing. But I usually like to do my mascara like this on the top, so it actually makes my eyes look white and bright like that. What do you guys think? Do you like this look? Do you think it's a very wearable look, or do you think it's a little bit too subtle? Would you like a little bit more emphasis? I would love to hear from you guys. And if you guys have any questions or whatsoever, let me know, or if you have requests on how to achieve certain eye looks or certain particular makeup that you actually want me to show you guys how I did it, let me know as well. I usually love to do a video for you guys. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found this video helpful. Do remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. Also to ring the bell. The bell keeps you notified on when I upload. I usually upload on Fridays, so you can keep a lookout for that. And yeah, I will see you guys really soon. Stay safe. Bye bye.